to come back at a WrestleMania, and it was a main event type storyline with obviously Floyd Mayweather. So the company that had originally contacted the Big Show, apparently they had him under some sort of deal, and they're now suing WWE for, I believe it was a cool $15 million.
Nice.
Yeah, and the thing about it is, you know, the Big Show was supposed to go and wrestle for this boxing company, and wound up screwing them, going back to WWE. And apparently, this company lent Show money to go and buy like a $1 million house or something like that. So that's on the line as well in this lawsuit. They're going after WWE and the Big Show. They feel that they, you know, got together and screwed this promotion. And then not only that, but he came back to WWE. He was supposed to be a boxer, and then he comes back to WWE, and they put him in a storyline with one of the biggest boxers of all time. Can I say that?
Definitely.
Okay, all right. So you know what I mean. So it's like boxing both ways. So the boxing company was extra pissed, knowing that you know what, this dude left us, went back to WWE, and is now got a feud with Mayweather of all people, a boxing fighter. You know,
yeah, that's a giant FU right there.
Yeah, basically. But I'm sure. I mean, there's two sides to every story. You know what I mean? We haven't heard WWE's or Big Show side of the story yet. So who knows? We'll have to wait and see what happens in the coming weeks. How do you think Big Show would have done as a boxer?
He would have done terrible. I remember I was doing WZR Radio or WZR back when that was the hot topic, Big Show and boxing. And I tried to explain to you the logistics of it. It's just retarded. He's 7 whatever feet tall. He's 500 pounds. He's not going to be able to move around for anything. He's not going to have any speed with punches. It's going to be tough man boxing. It's going to be a joke. You know, it's pathetic.
Yeah, but one of those punches. You know what I mean? And then what's going to happen if well, I don't know, if somebody hits them?
I mean, even big giant guys with skill, like what's that big Russian Nikolai Valuev or however you say his last name? He would be the only guy you can compare to Big Show, and even he, as a skilled, he made it to be a champion. He looks like a joke when he's boxing. He's too big. It's state of wrestling. You know, go to a circus, something else. No, not boxing. MMA, you know, in Japan maybe I could see, but boxing, come on, please.
Yeah, I know. Well, he lost a lot of weight, you know.
He did. He came back like 100 pounds lighter. I remember that.
And, you know, he's back now, and he's about 100 pounds heavier.
Oh, yeah. He's back in wrestling shape.
He's back in whatever you want to call it, whether it's eating shape or hot dog contest eating, whatever, dude. He's back in
I don't give a shit. I'm paid shape, I think.
Yeah, right. I don't know.
Next week's Raw, man. No commercials. I know you talked about the Trump stuff, but what do you think about a show with no commercials? Is it really going to be 2 straight hours, no commercials? Is that the deal?
Well, you know, the thing about it is last night I know you didn't see it, but 3 hours of pro wrestling, non-pay-per-view, mind you, was quite a bit of wrestling. But I mean, oops, I got another call coming in.
Very professional.
Yeah, whatever. They always call during you know, no matter how many times they tell
Mine will be next.
7 to 9 Eastern time, you cannot call, dude. You can't call, but everybody always does that.
Nobody does.
Okay, so, yeah, last night we had it was a 3-hour Raw, right? And by, God, the 10 o'clock hour, I was saying, wow, we still got another hour of this stuff to go. You know what I mean? And I'm thinking next week's show, with no commercial breaks, is basically another 3-hour Raw. Yeah, it's basically, I mean, no commercial breaks is, God, I know you do play-by-play for a website. You know what I mean?
Think of that. That's going to be terrible. Oh, man.
I mean, there are no breaks. I mean, you get up to take a piss or something or get a drink, and you're going to miss something. I mean, no commercials. I think next week, you know, we look at it right now saying, commercial-free, whatever. When you get 2 hours next Monday with absolutely no commercial breaks, and you know what? I think next week, in place of those commercial breaks,
they'll go to the announcers a lot, and they'll, you know,
a lot of video packages. You know what I mean?
Packages, yeah.
Yeah, I think they're going to have a lot to fill in the breaks. Maybe 2 or, I mean, usually those video packages are, 2 or 3 minutes anyway.
2 or 3 minutes. Then you'll have, I always get the announce team wrong now. It's Michael Cole and Jerry Lawler they've been going in the ring to do the pay-per-view cards lately, like on the TV instead of just recapping them. So they'll spend a good 5-6 minutes with them in the ring because the bash will be the following week, right?
You're right. Yep, you're right, because we only, after next week's Raw, we only have one more. Well, no, next week's Raw is the final show until the bash. The Sunday after that. Not only that, but we've got a last man standing match, and I mean, last man standing is going to go for a while.
Yeah, they can spend some time with that. Yeah.
Yeah, but no commercial breaks. You know what I mean? I mean, after it's like a pay-per-view. Basically, you know what I mean? I mean, they do it all the time on pay-per-views with no commercials.
Is that the first? I don't think they've ever done that before, right? They've never had any.
Not on a live Monday Night Raw. They've always had commercials. Donald Trump in his promo last night said in the history of Monday Night Raw,
those bullet points.
Yeah, and he took the credit for a commercial-free Raw. So
nice.
That's what we get next week. A little bit of Donald Trump on Monday Night Raw, and this poor promo last night on Monday, it was like cut up in pieces. You could tell he did it, and then it was like I would love to hear from somebody that was in the arena last night. If any of you guys attended that, let me know what happened when Vince is in the ring and they shot up to Donald Trump on screen, because it seemed to me like they would shoot to him and then they would cut it and they would stop it. So on the live screen on Titantron in the arena, was Donald Trump, was he just sitting there, doing regular things, or was it frozen? You know what I mean? Was that screen frozen? Because it seems like it was chopped up in bits. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't be able to tell.
Take one, take two. Yeah, just make
and then or he just did it all at once. It seemed like he did it in one shot, and it was like a 3-minute promo, and then they broke it up in like 45 seconds, 30 seconds, 15
seconds. Pause so Vince could respond.
Yeah, but I don't know if the whole thing, when Vince responded, if they froze the Titantron stream.
You always got the battle when you have something pre-taped on the screen that somebody in the ring live has to react to. That they plan the pauses for the person to react, but it's that time is precious, because you can give them too much time because there's a live crowd you got to compete with too. You know what I mean? So you got the pause for the guy to respond, but then maybe the crowd's doing a chant and the guy can't respond. So when he goes to respond, the video starts up. You know what I mean? It's a whole mess.
Yeah, no doubt. So
an airplane flies over my house here.
Yeah, you know what? Well, I tell you what, this new place that I live in, man, it is brutal. We're close to the airport.
Don't you guys got like a terrible storm going on up there right now or something?
Oh God, yesterday, man, we had thunderstorms up here with hail. It was pretty
nice.
Nasty. Yeah, yesterday was nasty weather day. Today's
Florida's been insane lately. I'm talking over 100 degrees every day with the humidity. You can't breathe. It's gross.
You know what? Funny story here. What was it last week? You said, man, you got to go to weather.com and check the Jacksonville forecast. And I said, all right, no doubt. And I'll tell you what, man, you got about 95, 98 for about the next 10, 15 days straight down there.
Brutal. The air conditioner does nothing. We have central air in here. It does nothing. During the day, you're stuck with the heat. At night, it starts to cool down, but whew.
Up here in New York, we haven't had any humidity, nothing like that. Yesterday was the first day where we really got pounded with a good storm. But other than that, it's been a good summer up here, my man. Except for, did you hear, man? I got in a little car accident.
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah.
There's always something with the car. I swear, the last 3 times you've had a car story, like a big long car story every time I've come on here.
Something, dude. It's
a ticket one time, a repossession, or some crap on all kinds of stuff.
I know, and I still got this foot problem too. I gotta get.
It's still injured? You hopped around New York City?
I'm not really hopping. I can walk on it, but it hurts every time I put pressure on it. So.
You never got it checked out by anybody?
I don't have insurance, man. That runs.
It'll grow back some way. It'll work.
Some way, and then we'll worry about it when we get to like 60 or 70 years old.
There you go.
Arthritis and all that bullshit. You know what I mean?
That's the 60-year-old version of you, though. He can worry about that later.
Yeah, right.
That ain't your problem.
We'll be lucky if I'm still here at 60. You know what I mean?
You got the mind of professional wrestlers, you see, just like the
right. Yeah, right. All right. So what else? Wrestling? I got some backstage. Actually,
you talked about Floyd Mayweather with the Big Show, and the Mayweather fight's off, which sucks because even during the Cotto Clottey fight, they were promoting commercials for the upcoming Floyd Mayweather, Juan Manuel Marquez 24/7. You know, the 3-4 episode countdown series HBO does for boxing pay-per-views. They had that shot in the can and edited and ready to go, and now the fight's off. So I mean, that's a big letdown for HBO.
And what do we got? We got Mayweather's with what is it, ribs?
Some kind of rib cartilage crap. Yeah, he was. It was supposed to be July 18th the fight. Now there is no real date for the rescheduling until Mayweather sees a doctor and gets cleared and can train and everything. So.
I don't know. I think
it's a big mess. That was his comeback fight too, so it's a shame, you know.
Yeah.
He was gonna hopefully go in there and beat Marquez, and then it was gonna be Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao, which everyone wants to see. So
let's
gotta wait longer.
Let's do California. We'll get Callie on the line because I know he wanted to call back and ask you some MMA